Hello, students. Happy Monday. Welcome to your lecture today. I'm so happy to be here with you guys, and thank you to everybody that sent their extra credit in. It was very fun to watch your videos, and I'm proud of you guys for taking the extra initiative. So for today, we're going to jump right into dance and specific cultures, which is awesome. I love this part, okay? So we're going to start with the Asian culture, okay? So when it comes to movement and culture in Asian culture, right, there isn't really a separation between the emotion and movement. In fact, emotion is the most important part of all of it, right? So the question I want you guys to answer within this thread today, excuse me, is I want you to remember a moment in your life, to recall it, where you loved the most, okay? Where you loved the most fervently, and how you physically reacted to it, okay? So remember that love has many different avenues, right? We have love of our pets, love of an idea, love of a feeling that's invoked by music, or love of you feel overcome with love of spirit, of being connected to God and being connected to that universal light and spirit. Love of a family member, love of a partner, right? Love of something you see or an idea, right? So I want you to really think about it and then think about how you physically reacted to it, okay? So let's say, as an example, that you loved walking into the forest and then suddenly seeing a clearing, right? And you saw that and you were like, oh, whoa, this beautiful clearing. Like, how did you physically react to it? Were you, did you come into this, or did you run and leap and play and jump and dance all around it, or did you see this really cute dog on the street and you wanted to pet it? How did you physically react to it once you were overcome with the emotion of love? Oh, I want to pet the doggy, right? Think about how your emotions are, how your body contorted, what movement first was initiated, right? What movement started in your body, right? Was it your head? Was it your eyes just scrunched? Was it your respiratory system? Was it your hands, right? My Apple Watch is doing stuff. So that's your question for today, okay? So let's move on to our textbook. Hooray! Our trusty textbook. We're going to turn to page 21. Okay. So we're going to learn a little bit now about the specific types of movements that you would observe in Asian dance, okay? So I'm on the third paragraph on page 21. An Eastern body stance is fluid, right? That doesn't mean rigid. Fluid movement and energy moves throughout the body. The whole system is consistently moving. The spine undulates. The hips, rib cage, and head shift from side to side. Okay, so we've got hips, right? Rib cage, head, so side to side. I've never been good at this, right? But you see this a lot in Hindu dance, right? Where they're in and out, right? I've never been good at it. With the feet, excuse me, I missed something. The shoulders ripple and shake. So, like lots of quick movements. Knees are most commonly bent. With the feet and legs held in fixed positions, the dancer lunges, springs, stamps, and turns. The Eastern dancer's movements glide low over the ground and often sink down altogether. Until the dance is performed in a seated position, arms, hands, fingers, and head perform the most subtle and expressive motions. Stylized facial gestures of the eyes, brows, nose, cheeks, mouth, and chin are part of the choreography. Okay, so we're using all parts of the body to express movement and idea behind that movement, okay? So what's important to know is that when you see that kind of low squat in Eastern dance, right, that's where the lower body is really a stable podium, right? And then the upper body is doing a lot of the emotion, right? And it's doing a lot of the expression and movement within the dance, as the lower body can, stay stable, but you can even move kind of like a crab, side to side, but you can have small bounces, but still that level is down, right? That's important. So moving along to page 22, okay. We're going to read this script about Hindu dance, okay? So Hinduism specifically, right, is an Eastern religion. And one thing that's really beautiful about Hinduism is that in Hinduism, the creation myth, right, that kind of mythos that's attached to lots of different religions, right? But Hinduism is associated with dance exclusively, right? The creation of the universe was a dance, right? The gods danced to create the universe, danced to create man. That's so beautiful, right? So the physical expression of love is revered, okay? You have some religions today where physical expression is a negative aspect of how you connect to God, right? There are some kind of barriers in between that, right? But Hinduism is all about expressing love and connecting to that higher source, especially God, through movement, right? That's where you get the Kama Sutra, and you have all types of dances, and we're going to learn about mudras next time in class too, which is really fun. Okay, so I'm going to read this about Hinduism on page 22. The perfect form of worship is surrender to love. The passion of the love poems of India in this passion of the seeker. Lovemaking is taken to the divine height of ardent desire for the perfect union of man and God. Love through poetry, through dance, through painting, was extolled as a means of achieving salvation. Spiritual release was indicated by the utter surrender of the worshiper to God, through all the known phases of love. Okay, that's pretty awesome. All right. I actually also want to read you just about mudras right now. We might as well, because I think it's going to be talked about in your video that you're going to watch today. Okay, so mudras. It is a Sanskrit term, and it refers to the specific literal sign language of gestures. For example, the 67 gestures of the hands in various combinations with 13 gestures of the head, or the 36 different glances, can project several thousand different meanings. Okay, so it's not sign language, it's a gestural language, okay? So in Hinduism and in Hindu dance specifically, you have mudras, right? This is your vocab word for today. So mudras, as we talked about, is a gestural language. And the video that you're going to watch today is called Intro to Asian Dance, okay? It's right there on your video syllabus. It should be next. And you're going to learn about mudras specifically. It is so beautiful. But remember, it's not signing words and letters specifically, it's gesturing, giving you a bigger picture, right? Thinking about, the sun is rising and there's sheep going across the field and then there's a little girl, yay, it's all cute, right? That kind of stuff, okay? So that's it for today. So your homework, right, is to comment in this thread on a moment where you have loved the most in your life and how you physically reacted to it, as well as watch the Intro to Asian Dance video and learn about Asian dance. Yay! So please email me if you guys have any questions, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye!